Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the English news of Binh Phuoc Television, and with you will the latest news for today. Indian enterprises explore investment opportunities in Binh Phuoc. Binh Phuoc responds to Earth Hour campaign. Prime Minister and U.S. ASEAN Business Council discuss deepening partnership in Vietnam. As part of their participation in the India-Vietnam Business and Investment Conference in Binh Phuoc, an Indian delegation led by Mr. Sivakumar, director of the Karnataka Trade Promotion Organization, along with representatives from several companies, conducted surveys at various industrial parks and companies in the province.
At the Minh Hương Sikiko Industrial Park, the delegation heard about its infrastructure, facilities, investment procedures, and incentive policies for investing in industrial parks. Through the visit, the delegation aimed to establish connections with potential partners specifically interested in industrial parks. It also studied production at the Zapfa Confit Vietnam Company Limited in the Minh Hương Sikiko Industrial Park in Dong Nơ Kho Miêu, Hớn Quản District. On behalf of the delegation, Mr. Sivakumar expressed his gratitude to provincial authorities and departments in Binh Phuoc for facilitating the field surveys and providing insights into investment procedures in industrial parks, production processes, and the operations of major companies in their province. He also expressed a hope of identifying collaborative opportunities in sectors where Binh Phuoc has strengths and which are of interest to Indian enterprises.
The chairperson of the Binh Phuoc Provincial People's Committee has issued a directive urging provincial departments, agencies, organizations, and enterprises, as well as district, town, and city people's committees to actively take part in the Earth Hour 2024 campaign.
Activities in support of the campaign include encouraging families and individuals to turn off lights and unnecessary electrical appliances during Earth Hour 2024 from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. on Saturday, March 23rd. Entities responsible for operating lighting systems and relevant departments are required to coordinate with local power companies to develop plans to reduce electricity consumption, especially in public areas and recreational facilities, as well as decorative lighting, while ensuring the safety of people, equipment, and the power grid. Priority should be given to ensuring stable electricity supply for lighting systems and traffic signals during the campaign. The Earth Hour campaign aims to raise awareness among individuals and communities about climate change and energy conservation. During the peak dry season, the electricity sector in Binh Phuoc will be implementing various solutions to ensure electricity supply for daily life, production, and business.
Many objectives have been achieved after 2 years of implementing a project to enhance the capacity and efficiency of export-oriented large-scale agricultural cooperatives, linked to the construction of new rural areas, and the project on the development of the cooperative economy and cooperatives in ethnic areas in Binh Phuoc province.
From 2022 to December 2023, Binh Phuoc established 60 new cooperatives, bringing its total to 323. Dozens of training courses were organized to provide knowledge related to collective economic areas, the transfer of standard technical processes, and VietGap and Global Gap standards. 7 cooperatives received support in job creation, and 15 took out loans totaling over 31 billion dong, equivalent to $1.25 million. The project on the development of the cooperative economy and cooperatives in ethnic areas most notably helped 49 cooperatives take part in trade promotion fairs and online market sessions. 5 successful training sessions were conducted to boost awareness and skills at cooperatives and in ethnic minority communities in mountainous areas while using e-commerce.
And now moving to other news related to Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính. On March 21st, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính hosted a reception in Hanoi for a high-ranking delegation from the U.S. ASEAN Business Council, led by the Council's President and CEO Ted Osiris.
Prime Minister Chin described the Vietnam-U.S. relationship as a model for post-war reconciliation, for the benefit of both countries and for peace, cooperation and development in the region and the world, as affirmed by U.S. President Joe Biden. He highlighted the importance of economic, trade, investment, science technology, and innovation ties within the framework of the comprehensive strategic partnership established last year. Looking toward Vietnam's goal of becoming a developed nation with a modern industry and upper middle income by 2030, Chin expressed his hope for the continued U.S. support, particularly from U.S. companies. Osius, for his part, thanked the Vietnamese government for its support of foreign investors, including those from the U.S. The U.S. firms proposed that Vietnam continue improving its legal framework, reforming administrative procedures, especially investment licensing, labor permits and visas. To effectively carry out the action plan for bilateral comprehensive strategic partnership, Prime Minister Chin urged the U.S.-ASEAN Business Council to advocate for the early recognition of Vietnam's market economy status and its removal from U.S. restrictions on high-tech exports. He concluded by expressing his belief that the comprehensive strategic partnership between Vietnam and the U.S. will be concretized through specific programs, plans and projects, yielding tangible benefits for both nations.
We have more news coming up next. Let's take a look.
On March 21st, Vietnam Netherlands, Mekong Delta Business Forum convened in Ho Chi Minh City. It marked a pivotal moment to actualize the region's sustainable development aspirations, bolstered by Dutch government and business support. 18 agreements, across diverse sectors, were inked between Dutch enterprises and the Mekong Delta, aiming to propel green growth and sustainable development. Despite being Vietnam's agricultural powerhouse, the Mekong Delta grapples with climate change impacts and multifaceted development hurdles. Thus, it seeks Dutch government and business collaboration to tackle these challenges, elevate export values, and uplift local livelihoods. Backed by Dutch government dedication and bilateral business cooperation, the Mekong Delta remains steadfast in its climate resilience and pursuit of green growth and sustainability. This endeavor aligns with the Netherlands' broader economic and trade outreach, involving 70 entities venturing to Vietnam for collaboration in water technology, sustainable agriculture, green logistics, and beyond.
A musical event was held recently at Greenwood Theatre in King's College, London, to introduce Vietnamese arts and culture to international friends in the UK.
Entitled A Love Letter To, the event was organized by the Vietnamese Students Association in the UK and the Vietnamese professional community in the UK. This is among the effort to introduce Vietnamese artistic talents and develop a Vietnamese art-loving community in the host country. The program comprised 6 themes: love, gratitude, togetherness, home, forgiveness, and family, with 20 rich and unique performances from Vietnamese students and expats living and working in the UK. The event was hoped to strengthen solidarity within the Vietnamese community, while spreading the values and beauty of Vietnamese culture to international friends. Dao Thi Hong, First Secretary in charge of education at the Embassy of Vietnam in the UK, greatly appreciates the efforts of the organizers with a meaningful event that helps connect the Vietnamese community in the UK while promoting Vietnamese artistic talent among international friends. The Vietnamese Students Association in the UK represents more than 14,000 Vietnamese students living and working in the UK, and links 46 Vietnamese student societies from universities and colleges around the country.
And that's it for this edition of BPTV News. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.